Well, now it's 7 homicides in 4 days in the city of Columbus. The latest was around 1 o'clock this afternoon in the Mount Vernon neighborhood on Miami Avenue. 10 TV's Lacey Crisp explains what community groups are doing to put an end to the violence.
Starting Monday, these tables will be full of 75 to 100 kids looking for a safe place after school.
Because our kids are our greatest community asset. And when we have great assets, we have to protect and invest in those assets. I'm convinced that the health of our community can be determined by how well we treat our young people.
Doug Wolf is the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club and says the record-setting violence has him concerned about the impact it has on the city's youth.
It's tragic and devastating for the families that have been impacted, but also for our community. And I worry about not only the immediate outcomes of the violence, but what are the long-term implications for our community in terms of, from my perspective, the physical and emotional well-being of our young people.
There have been 139 homicides in the city of Columbus this year. Last year, the year the record was set, there were 91 homicides at this time. So far, Columbus police have solved about 51% of the cases this year.
So it's not just about preventing violence in young people, it's about taking care of them where they are.
You can see on this map where the deadly violence has occurred in less than 50 hours. 4 homicides just since Monday afternoon. Wolf argues even if kids aren't directly involved in the violence, they're impacted.
We shouldn't discount that the effects of violence are also indirect. So our young people living in a community where violence is happening has effects on their social, emotional well-being.
He's helping relationship building with organizations like his, working with other outlets, and with school back in person, it will make an impact on the levels of violence.
But you can't replicate relationships with trusted, caring adults virtually. So my hope is getting schools back open will help some of this, but certainly that doesn't alleviate all the pressure. And we as organizations need to continue to bring kids together.
In Columbus, Lacey Crisp, 10 TV News.
The Boys and Girls Club received a $500,000 grant that is supposed to gear programming toward teens.